Welcome to Nicole Sauce's Thought of the Walk. I'm obviously not walking right now. I'm sitting here with my funny looking hair. Got up at 6 this morning and started roasting coffee so we could get on the road to Self Reliance Festival today at 10 a.m., which is just around the corner at this point. They're loading up my car as I make this video because I promised you a thought of the walk on this Thursday. Here's what I'm thinking about though. I recently had somebody move nearby who is panicked. How do I know they're panicked? They're paranoid. Maybe that's a better way to say it. Paranoid preppers. Paranoid preppers are our friends who think the world is unstable and scary. And they're not wrong. The world's been unstable and scary my whole life. Some people are just now realizing it. And the thing about that is life is unpredictable and unstable and scary. And then when you realize that, it becomes a lot less scary. But paranoia often leads to hurt. And I think about somebody I knew who, when Obama was elected, Obama 1.0, thought the economy was going to crash, sold everything they had, stopped working, found somewhere deep in the woods, moved out there, started honing their hunting skills, started learning how to can food. Some of these actions are good for you. Some of these actions are not good for you. What happened is the economy didn't really crash. I know in 2008, we had the great real estate back thingy, the crash there. But at the end of it all, Obama's presidency turned into Trump's presidency. And you know what happened to the economy? It didn't crash on the scale that this person thought it was going to crash. And eventually they found themselves without savings to pay for things, without the ability to cover rent, and sofa surfing while they got back on their feet. And they did get back on their feet, and they had to work hard for it. That's what I mean by paranoid prepping. When you paranoid prep and you withdraw from the world and hide and you're confident it's all going to crash, the monetary system's going to go away, all of those things. When you do that, and then that does not happen, you've gone all in on one thing. And that's kind of like investing all your retirement into one stock in the stock market, and then that stock crashes. Exxon, anybody? Remember the Exxon story? That's the same thing with paranoid prepping. Don't do it. Paranoid preppers withdraw. They think everybody's out to get them. They're pretty sure that once the economy crashes, they can go out and steal stuff from people. That's not the best strategy, guys. If you're that guy, sure, you may successfully get some of that done, but eventually people remember how you behaved. And in every crash we have had in humanity, because big crashes do happen, and they result in death and destruction and all sorts of things, and ain't nothing you're going to do right now going to prep you for that other than what you should do to prepare for life, right? Anyway, people who behave that way in bad times don't make out well when good times come back, and good times always come back. Even in the biggest crashes, if you look historically, long-term view, good times come back. People who behave badly, neighbor on neighbor, they don't do so well. And I'm kind of thinking about that as I go into the Self-Reliance Festival this week, because we've got 650 people passionate about developing community, about working together, worried about what's going on, sure, in society. But guys, we got 650 people coming to Podink, Tennessee to share skills, to share ideas, to develop relationships. That underground network is the network. That is the replacement if things crash, and your power and stability if things don't. And if you're not paranoid about everything, you can see that opportunity and seize it. Hopefully I'll see a bunch of you there this weekend, and those of you who couldn't come, save the date, October 1st and 2nd. We're doing it again in Camden. See you soon.